equivalent ratios means one ratio equal to the other. Okay, let's look at this question here. See this one here, 4 to 5 equal 8 to something. So you know that 4, okay, to 8 here is you double. Okay, so because I time 2, this also, to get this number, I also need to time 2, which is 5 times 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. So your answer is 10. This number here, this ratio here, 6 to 8 equal 3 to something. 6, okay, from 6 to 3 is you halve it, or you divide by 2. See, because I divide by 2, this number also need to be divided by 2. So if I divide by 2, 4 divided by 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the answer is 4. Okay? This one. 7 to 5 is equal something to 30. So what we need to look at, okay, we look at the 5 and 3. So 5 and 30. So from 5 to 30, you time by 6. Correct? Because 5 times 6 is 30. So therefore, the 7 to this box here is you time by 5, time by 6 as well. Whatever you do on the other one, you need to same thing on the other one as well. Both of them, okay, have to have same ratio, which is double up, or you time by 2 for both. In this case, you times 6, you need to times 6. So 7 times 6 is 42. Okay, that's the answer, 42. Now, next one here. 30 to 25 is equal something to 5. So you need to know that, okay, from here to here, okay, 25 to 5 is I divide by 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. So from 25 to 5, I divide by 5. So to get this number here, I divide by 5 as well. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. Okay? Next one. Okay, look at this. Now this one here, something to 18 is equal to 9. So need to know that 19, okay, is matching with 9, of course. So to get 18 to 9, okay, you have it, correct? 9 times 2 is 18, correct? So therefore, 18 to 9 is you divide by 2. Okay, so I divide by 2. Sorry, I divide by 2. Okay, that's to give me 9. Then something divided by 2 to give me 9 as well. But we going forward is always easier. So because I can write as, if you do this, I can even write 9 to 18. Okay, easier if you like. So time by 2, give me 18. So this must time by 2 as well. So 2 times 2 is, that's right, 4. Okay, let's move on this one here. All right, 32 to something is 8 to 3. Okay, 32 and 8 are matching. Just remember that for me. So 8 to 32, okay, you times 4. Okay, because 8 times 4 is 32. So therefore, to get to this number, okay, is 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so that's how you work out equivalent ratios. Okay, so just follow this process. Okay, let's move on next one. Okay, this one here. Now it's exactly the same what we did earlier, except instead of write the empty box, it's just a letter. That's all. So it's the same thing. But we look for x, right? So what we do, that is from 8, okay, to 4, okay, is we divide by 2. Correct? Because 8 divided by 2 is 4. So therefore, 42x, we need to do the same thing. So divided by 2. So which is 20. Is that okay? So give me 20. So therefore, x equal, of course you write working out, divide by 2 equal 20. Okay? Now, sometimes with these kind of questions, it's not so obvious. You cannot always have the same, have the nice number, which is like common, which is factor or multiple of a number. So sometimes it's decimal and fractions and things like that. So what I do, I'm going to show you different techniques. Okay, so it's tackled to all kind of problem. Okay, so let's say, remember, ratio is fractions. Okay, so which is 4 to x, it is can be written as 4 over x, you see, and a is to 40. Okay, you can do these techniques. I think, in fact, this technique is always give you the answer and much easier as well. Okay, so what I do cross multiply, if you like, or you can simplify first, but I just cross multiply. So 4 times 40 is 160. Okay, and a times x is ax. You can do like this, and then you divide by 8, you divide by 8. So therefore x is 8 go to 16 is 2, but it's a 60, so 20. Okay, now this card, when you look at this, is a lot complicated than what I did just then, but this technique is the best, okay, for all kind of questions, because you don't have to work it out the factor. Okay, just follow the process. Okay, and then sometimes, okay, it's much easier as well when it's decimal and fractions. Okay, so we just use these techniques. Okay, let's look at this number here. See, this is you can just write x over 3, correct? Because x to 3 is x over 3. And then this one, 24 over 72, just write that. You see? Then what I do, okay, I just times 3 both sides. So I times 3 both sides. Okay, so I get a times 3, I times 3. And if I use my calculator, okay, I get 1. Okay, so that's how it is. So yeah, that's the answer. Let's move on this one here. Now x to 7, okay, is 9 to 33. See, if you use the first method I did earlier, it is quite tricky, and then you might not get exact value unless you use full number on your calculator. Okay, so the way to go about this is I just go x over 7 is same as 9 over 33. See, so I just times by 7 here, I times 7 on this side, this cancel out, so therefore x equal, okay, I put in calculator, I get 1 and 10 over 11, or it can be right in decimal 1.91, correct to let's say I correct to 2 decimal places. You see, that's the answer. Now this one here, 8 to 9 is equal to 13 to m. So step number 1, same process. This is just go 9 over 8 over 9, because 8 to 9 is 8 over 9. See, it's 13 over m. Then what I do is I do cross multiply. See, I go this time that. You see? So now 8 times m is 8m is equal to 13 times 9. 13 times 9 is 117. Then I divide both by 8, both sides. Okay, just like that. So m is equal to 14 and 5, 8. Or it can be equal to, okay, if you want to write in decimal point, of course, it can be equal to 14.625. Sorry. Okay, so I just rewrite the 5. So 14.625. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, now let's move on one of this problem here. Okay, so let's say this is a piece of ropes. Okay, so what happened is this. I'm going to cut into 3 pieces, okay, in this ratio, which is 2 to 1 to 3, into 3 pieces, okay, or 3 parts if you like. Now, if the longest length is 8.4 meters, okay, so what is the shortest length in this piece of rope? So what that means is this. So you know that, okay, the ratio is 2 to 1 to 3. Okay, So in the ratio of this. So now I know the longest side. The longest length, is 8.4 meters. So the largest ratio, so which is 8.4 meters for the largest one. See, this is the largest. So to work out from 8.4, from 3 to 8.4, so what I need to do is I just go 8.4 divided by 3, which is 2.8. So in another word, from 3 to 8.4, you need to times by 2.8. Now, because I times by 2.8, so every single of these 1, 2, 3, I need to times by 8, okay? So 1 times 2.8 is 2.8. You see? And 2 times 2.8 is 5.6. That's all, okay? So that's what that means. So therefore, okay, the shortest length of, the shortest length of this is 2.8, okay? So I highlight it for you, okay? So with the answer, so therefore the shortest length is 2.8 meters. Okay, let's move on this question here. Okay, now how long, okay, is this rope? Okay, this piece of rope, okay, that's what that means. How long altogether, which means the original length, if you like, okay, how long. So what we're going to do is we just add them up. So all we need you to do is 5.6 add 2.8 add 8.4. Okay, so to do this, add them together, I get 16.8 meters. Okay, thank you so much for watching my videos.